Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and welcome to drboycetv.com, the home for intelligent Black people. Today, I want to talk about this story that I saw on the Shade Room, and it has to do with a company called Mielle Products, Miell. And apparently, Mielle is under some degree of fire because they're being accused of basically creating products that are causing women's hair to fall out. Now, is this true or not? I'm not sure. I'm not here to make an allegation one way or the other. Everything is alleged in this, but I know that there's a lot of customer complaints popping up on social media to the point where the founder decided to go online to kind of address some of this. And before I move on, before I move forward, do me a favor. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a quick yes and let me know you can hear me okay, because I'm actually on the move, on the road. And so I'm not able to do this from my desk. But I thought this was an interesting topic because it relates to something that's happening in business that you should all kind of understand and be aware of. Now, I don't know if this is true with Miele or not per se, but I can tell you what I know, and I can also tell you what I think. So, first off, my name is Corey. How you doing, brother? Can y'all hear me okay? Give me a quick yes and let me know you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Also, please hit the thumbs up button. Thumbs up, share. Make sure you subscribe and just put a yes in the chat to let me know that my audio is okay because I don't want you guys to not be able to hear me. So as I wait for your yeses, I'll tell you kind of what's been going on. Okay, thank you, Aida. I see you in there. My name is Corey. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. All right, so basically, this company Miele is getting hit pretty hard because there are people online claiming that their product is causing damage to their hair. A lot of black women, and I'm gonna try to put up some of the posts so you can kind of see some of the comments. Someone says, this one here says, yeah, I'm not calling that for that BS. Mielle hysteria on TikTok. There's no class action lawsuit, and the woman that started all this BS is, of course, selling products to people who are seeking alternatives. Okay, so I don't know what that means, but here's another one. Now, when that Mielle class action lawsuit drops, I'm gonna be the first to sign up because I most definitely been gaslighting myself into thinking the amount of hair I was losing was normal. Here's another one. Someone says, it's time to admit the people claiming Mielle Organics caused hair loss lost their hair for other reasons, not shampoo. So there's some people who are defending the brand. Someone else says, I keep seeing people talking about how Mielle Organics damaged their hair. I'm sitting here shook because I just realized I'm a victim too. My hair changed suddenly and I couldn't figure it out, throwing it all away today. Another person says, see how all y'all girls are going bald using Mielle products since they sold out to Whitey. SMFH, I don't know why. They always do this. Create a product for us, buy us, then sell out to Whitey for a price. Sellouts, I'm never using Mielle products again. Okay, so this is a person who's upset. And what they're upset about is apparently Mielle was sold, they either sold or partnered with Procter and Gamble. The reason I say it like that, Janine, and I think you make a great point, is here's what's interesting, right? So I watch and I put all this on my Instagram. My Instagram is the real Boyce Watkins. Sorry, damn it, why did I say the real Boyce Watkins? They took that down, y'all, because I was being too black. The real Boyce Watkins doesn't exist. I had 700,000 people there. Actually, I'm now at Dr. Boyce Finance. So if you want to join the conversation, go to Dr. Boyce Finance, and my backup page is Dr. Boyce Money. It's only 110,000 people there versus the 700,000, but that's where we're gathering to have these all black conversations. So I hope you'll go follow me on the gram because it's kind of sad when you work that hard to build up a page and then they just take it down for no reason. But that's life. You work with it. You work with it. Anyway, I put everything up there and you can kind of hear the owner's perspective. And one thing that was interesting, I was listening carefully, and it seemed to me that she was saying that the formula has not changed since since they partnered with Procter and Gamble. I got to go listen to the rest of it because I'm on my way to the airport. I didn't get a chance to hear it all. But it seems like she was defending the brand and basically saying, y'all been riding with me since the beginning. Everything's all good and kind of leaning on that brand connection, that brand trust that was built through the years. That now apparently, at least some percentage of that, it seems, is in some possession of Procter and Gamble. Again, I don't know the details of their deal for sure or not, but here's what I wanted to kind of bring up to you. So here's something that is certainly happening that you should kind of understand. A lot of black owned companies that used to be black owned are getting sold to white companies. Um, I could have sworn Shea Moisture might be on the list. Unilever, I think, bought them. I'm not sure. I got to double check that. I can get you guys a list. I'm gonna make a list and put it on my Instagram page, Dr. Boyce Finance. You also had that same situation with what was another one? Carol's daughter. Carol's there. My name is Corey. Says I was disappointed when Carol's daughter sold out. Yep, that's another one. I don't know who owns them exactly. But long story short, it's one of these things where what they'll do is they kind of pull what I call the Jay-Z on the black audience. And here's what the Jay-Z is. Anybody remember? Give me a yes if you remember when Jay-Z was presented as the so-called new owner of the Brooklyn Nets. Anybody remember that? When everybody was going through black neighborhoods saying we're going to have a black owner of an NBA team. Jay-Z is going to buy the Brooklyn Nets, blah, blah, blah. Well, we all know Jay-Z was never really the owner. Jay-Z owned, or he wasn't the owner, or even a major owner. He owned 1/16 of 1% of the company, from what I understand. So it was all kind of a big rope-a-dope. It was a big hoopla into getting you to feel like he was going to be the owner, so you would support the team. And what they're basically doing when they do this is they're pretty much buying loyalty. They're taking the loyalty that you had for the owner, and they're saying your loyalty now belongs to the corporation. So we haven't just bought your product, we bought your cultural capital. We brought your relationships, right? And this is an interesting thing, right? So effectively what is alleged here is that a lot of these black-owned hair care companies are being sold to white companies that are literally, from what I understand, leaving the label black-owned on the product to make the customer think it's still black-owned. Do you follow what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all can hear me. You get what I'm saying? Okay, because I'm literally moving around packing my bags as I talk. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So this is a broad phenomenon, and I'm gonna find some examples. But here's a couple things they might do. So they might, for example, I imagine, make sure that the company's like say 40% black owned, or maybe even 51% black owned, and then put the label black owned up there. That's one easy tactic. Another one might be that they might actually just take the company and not even say black owned, but put a black woman or a black man on the label, right? Because if you see a black person on the label and you see that the product has a black name, like Shaquanda's hair care line or whatever, and then you're gonna automatically assume, oh, this must be a black owned business. And again, you can think of this what you want. And I'm not here to accuse Mielle Products of doing anything like that, but it seems to me that their affiliation with Procter and Gamble is causing a lot of people to question their loyalty. They're like, who am I loyal to? I'm not loyal to Procter and Gamble. I'm loyal to you. And the problem with that loyalty is that it does require some degree of integrity and the ability to maintain the level of ownership and control of the brand that you had when I trusted you. It's almost like if you drop your kids off at somebody's house to have them babysitted, and that person is trusted with your kids because you trust that person, and then as soon as you drop your kids off, they leave and leave their cousin, or they find a service to watch your kids. Give me a yes or no. Would you not feel a little bit betrayed? Would you not feel a little bit misled? Would you not have an issue with that? Right? And the thing about black women's hair that's interesting, I'm going to tell you that I believe black people should control the black hair care industry. I just do. I think that it's our damn hair. But, no disrespect from people from Korea and or anybody else that wants a piece of that. But y'all got Korean hair. Y'all control the Korean hair industry. Y'all go do that. White people, need to control white people's hair. Like, y'all got issues with your hair. You got blonde hair, brunettes. You got little kids with lice in their hair. Like, you got a $1 trillion industry. Why do you need our money too? Why do you need to own our stuff too? And so ultimately, this is not a bash against those companies that are selling to these other companies that offer them boatloads of money. It's really a matter of saying, is there anything about running that business that's more important than money? Is it not important for you to maintain control? And I'll tell you another little trick that's used to dig into the pockets of black-owned businesses. It's actually happening in the tech industry as well. So what Microsoft did with OpenAI is they knew that if they bought OpenAI, it was going to get the scrutiny of the antitrust regulators, right? So they didn't technically buy OpenAI. What they did was they had a quote-unquote partnership with OpenAI, and in the partnership, I don't know, I can't remember if they had a seat on the board or not. I don't think they had a seat on the board, but they basically set themselves up to get a big percentage of the company's revenue. So if you buy from OpenAI, you're also buying from Microsoft. Well, a lot of these partnerships with black-owned businesses end up occurring the same way. You think you're supporting a black-owned business, and really you're kind of just supporting the same people you'd be supporting if you bought a product at Walmart. You get what I'm saying? So ultimately, this is something we're thinking about. This is a broader discussion. The ladies on Fly Nubian Money are going to talk about it tomorrow, and I can't wait to hear what they say because these are women. They have women's hair. And so if you actually want to be notified when they go live tomorrow at 1 p.m., they go live every day, just text the word Queens to the number 87948. Okay, thank you. Just text the word Queens to 87948. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. My ride is here. I'm headed to the airport, but I wanted to come in and just comment on this really quickly. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. I'm going to read the comments on my way to the airport, and I'll come back with a kind of a follow-up once I find out more. Also, don't forget that tomorrow morning we are having class 10 a.m. Eastern every single day. We do financial consciousness class, economic awareness. So if you'd like to join economic awareness training, EAT, so you can eat better, just go to be1moneytips.com, be the number one moneytips.com, and I will send you an invitation tomorrow morning to join us in class, which we do every morning at 10 a.m., 7 days a week. Hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. My book is called The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power. You can get a copy at drboycebooks.com. That's drboycebooks.com. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.